Welcome to Rediscover Locations with Sharona. If you like this channel and want to support it, please hit the notification bell as well as the like, subscribe and comment down below of anything that you would like to see. Thank you very much. Hello everyone. I am firstly going to be putting this out as a short, so if any of my regular viewers have seen this, I do apologize if you've heard this already. I will try and limit this to maybe, like, bearing in mind my videos are every 2 weeks, I probably will only do this for like the first sort of 2 or 3 videos, because you don't want to hear this every single time. But I am just going to put it out there. From now on, the way that my videos are going to be structured is, due to the fact this hasn't happened to me and it won't happen to me because I've taken this precaution, but I've been hearing the rise of the amount of people that have had phones snatched out of their hands when they've been, particularly in underground stations in London and whatnot. And as you know, I have usually been very, very detailed in showing, okay, I've gone from, say, this station to this station, then I've walked out, not through the underground itself, but walked out of the station, crossed over the road, and say showing you where the bus stop is. I'm no longer going to do that from now on. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to screenshot through from Google Maps, showing you, you know, go from this station to here and then take this bus or whatever, and then I will start my videos primarily from where the main location is. So going forward, that's the way my videos are going to work. Thank you very much. Hello guys. Yes, first time I've chatted today. And that, yes, as you can see, I'm back at St John's the Hampstead again, because can you believe, and that when well, you've literally only seen it only a short while ago, although I did that last year. See those headstones over there? Yeah, that's where Peter Cooke was. If you may recall, you've just seen a video of me coming here only, well, it was last year, but you've only seen it recently. And then one of my subscribers, Keith, thank you very much for telling me that literally, as you see, literally like from there to here, yes, Nicholas Parsons is also buried in here. So I thought I'd come back and have a look. So yes, Nicholas Parsons, 1923 to 2020, actor and entertainer, a wonderful husband, father and grandfather. There you go guys. Yeah, so there's always the way doing this reverse. So yeah, there's Nicholas there. Although we've got to go and find another plaque really quickly. You may have seen it in the title because I've probably combined both of these because it's such a short video. But yeah, we're also going to go and find Keith Mitchum, I think. There we go, backlit. Oh, or not. And there. And then yeah, right in front of me, literally, as you can see there, lots of people walking past, a bit touristy around here in Hampstead, particularly on a Saturday. And there. Yeah, Keith Mitchum, his ashes, I've seen in that. Apparently it's literally just a few feet up here, so we'll go and find them. So yeah, as I've probably explained to you already by now, I've probably done like a separate video in that, guys. As you know, the reason why these videos are going to be a lot shorter is because I'm not going to give you lengthy descriptions and that. Although if I'm lucky, I think the way I'm probably going to do it, and I've probably done it again for this video, I haven't tested this out yet, so if I'm talking, but you seem to like seeing me a bit in these videos after all, and what I'm probably going to do is just screenshot like my Google map and show you the route like that way, because as I've probably said in a video of some sort, the amount of I can't even remember where I've been hearing it, but yeah, seriously, the amount of people that try to snatch phones, particularly at like on the underground and, you know, like near train stations and all of that lot. So it's, as you can imagine, I mean, my phone's not that expensive, but I mean, I would hardly want to lose that because I've got a lot of things on it, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I think this is the best way going forward now. So let's go find Keith, shall we? Okay, this is entertaining, guys. So Peter Cooke and Lynn Cooke, his wife, just there. Nicholas, just here, so you can see the distance. And then literally, oh, not looking in the best condition, I might add. Oh. Me for you and you for me. Beloved husband, father and grandfather, Keith James Mitchell, 1926 to 2015.
So this fella here.
Oh, you as well?
Yes, yeah. The Red Shoes by Powell and Pressburger. Really, really famous British films. But he was Austrian and he left Austria, one because he wanted to get away from the Nazis before the war, but he was also, his mother was Jewish, that's another reason he came, and he was homosexual as well. So he thought, right, I can't
get out while you can. Thank goodness he did.
And he actually starred in some really good British films during, during the war period.
Jeez.
And afterwards as well.
Yeah, I mean,
If you've not seen his work, definitely look him up on YouTube.
I hate to say this, I haven't, but it's a case of, well, as you can see, I'm filming this because I far from it, I've literally got about 800 subscribers. I mean, I love coming to graves anyway, but there are a lot of like places or graves that a lot of people don't think of. And I've been here, I mean, I first came here about 3 years ago to do John Constable, And then I found out recently because of another YouTuber that I follow called Paul from Unusual Things, his name.
Yeah.
And he did Peter Cooke, so I came for that. And then literally that video of mine, I just put it live like maybe about a month or so ago, because I filmed it last year, but because of my lead time and that, it took ages and that. And then literally one of my subscribers told me that literally 100 feet away was Nicholas Park, and then also Keith Mitchell is here as well. And now I've just found out we've got another actor here, so we've got a big, yeah.
I can also tell you, I've fit in another piece of history. So this grave here is the parents. So it's Arthur Llewellyn-Davies. So
Whole family plot then.
This is the parents of George Llewellyn-Davies, who was the model for J.M. Barrie's Peter Pan. And I wonder why, and I wonder perhaps Anton Walbrook was the next.
Maybe they were friends, or
could have been friends,
yeah.
or yeah.
Same circle, after all.
Maybe
yeah.
that's why he wanted to be buried there, and maybe Peter Cooke. So Peter Cooke's over there. Yeah, that little
These two, the ones in front.
That's why the name rang a bell. For some reason I did know this.
How about, guys, talk about perfect timing, me coming. Now, what a lovely gentleman that was. You heard his voice, but I didn't put him on camera for obvious reasons. But yeah, God. So there's another grave that I literally didn't know anything about. So we've got another actor here. So I'm literally, this is definitely going to have to be a big collaboration video. So, well, guys, thank you very much. And to the gentleman, he did say he would look up my channel, and if you do, thank you very much for giving me all that info. So from me, Sharona, thank you very much. Bye bye. Anton Walbrook, born the 19th of November 1896 to the 9th of August 1967, was an Austrian actor who settled in the United Kingdom under the name of Anton Walbrook. His full real name was Adolf Anton Wolfgang Walbrook, or the closest German pronunciation to the Walbrook, guys. A popular performer in Austria and pre-war Germany, he left Germany in 1936 out of concerns for his safety and the establishment of a career in British cinema. If you may have remember hearing from the gentleman who told me about him in the cemetery, he was saying, yes, concerned for his well-being because he had Jewish ancestry, of course. Walbrook is perhaps best known for his roles in the original British film Gaslight, The Life and Death of Colonel Blimp, The Red Shoes, and Victoria the Great as Prince Albert. Anton was born in Vienna, Austria, and he was the son of oh, I'm so sorry, guys, I can't pronounce these names. I will flag their names up here just now. He was descended from 10 generations of actors, though his father broke with the tradition and was a circus clown. He attended moderate school and considered becoming a monk, but eventually decided to become an actor. Anton moved to Berlin to study under the anti-German director Max. So sorry, guys. His career was temporarily interrupted by the First World War, during which he was captured in France and spent time in a POV camp. After the war, he built up a career in the German theatre and cinema with the support of many of his friends. In the 1930s, he was one of Germany's most popular actors. However, as the Nazis came to power, Walbrook realised that he could not stay in Germany for long, as his risk of being persecuted by the Nazis due to his Jewish mother and his homosexuality when Nazi Germany absorbed Austria in the 1938 Anschluss. The Austrian option was taken off the table as well. That was when Anton moved to Britain, and he, as I read out earlier, he did many roles. There are more if you want to read on and that, but he carried on working through Britain until he retired from feature films in 1958 and moved to Germany, where he worked as a stage and television actor during the 60s. In 1967, Anton suffered a heart attack on stage while performing in a theatrical production. He survived, but later died at home, the home of actress Hansi, and then the surname Burg, in the district of Bavaria, Germany. His ashes were interred, as you can see here, in the churchyard of St John's Churchyard, Hampstead, London, as he had wished in his will. He was buried with his partner Eugene Edwards, a London florist, although Edwards' name is not on the tombstone. A biography of Walbrook, penned by James Down, was published in 2020.